And in the studio tonight, we have Morgan Garrett.
Hi there.
Hi. You are on tour, and you just played a show here.
I did, yes. Yeah, Dextroverse.
At the Dextroverse,
Yeah,
right.
We drove right over after the show.
I was there. I saw your set. It was really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you really interesting usage of light and just incredible stage performance. I thought it was really good.
Great.
Yeah. So you have an album that just came out, and that is called Extreme Fantasy.
Yes.
Yeah. What label is that on?
It's on Orange Milk Records.
Okay.
Out of Ohio. Came
Okay.
out probably 3 weeks ago now.
Okay.
2.5, 3 weeks ago. It's on tape. So I have some tapes with me. And yeah, it's on Bandcamp.
Yeah, I just picked up the tape at the show.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope you like it.
I love the art. It's like there's like a guy with a gimp mask.
Yes. Yes, Seth Graham, who runs Orange Milk,
Okay.
did the artwork and the tape layout. I just gave him a couple prompts, and then he came back with that image,
Sure.
and the text, and all of the everything associated with the cover. He did.
Okay. Yeah, it's great art.
Yeah.
What? Tell me about the album. Are there underlying themes or?
Yeah, let me think. Probably some like private like fantastical themes.
Okay.
That maybe drove some of the like the abstract theme of like fantasy for me that I don't know that I would talk about, but I guess lyrically a lot of what was written was improvised, so
Okay.
it's hard to know where that stemmed from exactly, but the album title came up after everything was written, so
Sure, that's the best way
it
to
just
do
seemed
it.
like a nice concept to sort of tie in the lyrics that I'd come up with
Sure.
like a sort of like joke to myself with this like extreme fantasy
Right.
concept. Is just like a dark idea with the music as to sort of push it forward.
So, how long have you been making just like experimental music?
Oh yeah, experimental music. I guess, probably since like 2010 or 11, if we were to count like this noise rock band I had called Sign Off. It was I played bass guitar that was like pitched up and did vocals through like a telephone mic and a drummer playing like heavy rock metal beats. Probably since like 2010 or 2011, but the more like noise and unconventional like drum pattern stuff probably since 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, 2014 with my own work, and with SSS and with Zach Coons have been like common collaborators in that, friends of mine from Ohio. Yeah, I guess on my probably 2011, but performing it out more regularly since 2013 or 14.
Sure.
Yeah.
I started in 2010 too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It must have been a good year.
Yeah, I started with the bass guitar and did that for many years, but
Cool.
it went into other, pedals and like feedback and
Sure.
figuring out how to record and just those different techniques.
Sure. Yeah. So what kind of gear do you use now?
What do I use now? Well, I'm using Logic as like the DAW to capture the sounds of a lot of like these noise boxes Ellie, who I performed with tonight, has made and sent me over the years.
Oh.
A box by this person, Jen Thalls. I'll like record a lot of these like sort of samples and process them through Logic. I record acoustic guitar mostly, vocals that are processed and resampled on Logic. I guess a lot of the sounds on this album, now that I'm thinking about it, were made with the Octatrack, which I haven't even used in over a year. So I was recording these noise boxes and drum machine sounds from like an old Boss DR5 and just like destroying them on the Octatrack.
Yeah.
But now, maybe I would like to get into that again. I think I'm using more plugins on Logic in this like Omnisphere. It's like a really like powerful synth engine.
Okay.
I guess I'm moving more into like laptop stuff, but processing it with like different VSTs and still using hardware. A lot of the like noise boxes I'm using and recording and running through like different, the Pan Man or these like Sound Toys plugins just to kind of throw it around and just destroy it.
That's awesome. Yeah. So you're from Philadelphia.
I'm from Portsmouth, Ohio.
Portsmouth, Ohio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up in Portsmouth, Ohio, which is like the.
Someone said Philadelphia earlier.
That's where
today.
I live.
Okay.
I live in
Okay.
Philadelphia.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So I've lived in. Actually, after we met in 2017.
Yeah.
At that tour, I moved to Philly for a couple months. Moved. Pretty often since then, but I've been living in Philly consistently since 2020. But
okay.
Grew up in Ohio. Lived most of my life in Ohio, like the Ohio-Kentucky border.
Oh, okay.
But now live in Philly.
Philly, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's the noise scene out there? Like,
Oh, it's vast.
vast.
Oh yeah, I would say
Yeah.
it's vast. It's vast. There's many like different. I feel like friend groups. People like doing certain things. Like very specific types of like, computer experimental music and like No Rent Records.
Yeah.
Is out there. This is vast.
It's a big city.
Yeah, there's like some
Yeah.
like amazing weird pop,
Sure.
experimental stuff, like it's either like crispy, computer stuff or just totally destroyed, like, no wave electronic sort of music.
Cool.
It's hard to even pinpoint. There's not a space to like a consistent space where it's like, oh, I'm going to go to XYZ venue tonight, but I feel like there's still a lot of events happening in the like experimental fringe realm.
Sure.
In Philly. It'd be nice if there was a spot that you could just show up to, leave the PA there, but
Right. That's kind of where we're at right now.
Yeah.
There's no
right.
defined place, but I think some places are opening soon. So this tour you started in Philly. Where'd you go?
Yeah, we went south from Philly, Baltimore, Richmond, through Atlanta, New Orleans. We went west as far as Texas. So we were in Texas for probably like 10 days with like a couple South by Southwest shows. Never been down there before, just house shows. A lot of time in Denton. Yeah, so we went as far west as Texas and then as far north as here, Fargo, Kansas City, Sioux Falls. And then we're heading east tomorrow to like Minneapolis and a bunch of Midwest states. I think like 6 Ohio shows, which is exciting.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's funny. I've never been able to get a show in Ohio.
Oh, in Ohio?
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah. Columbus, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
We could get you something.
Yeah,
in Ohio.
yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah.
I'm sure.
There's
There's
always
plenty of
time.
people there rocking for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Cool. So this is sort of the midway part of your tour?
Yes. Yeah. I think today's like one day past the midway point.
Okay.
It's like a little over a month. Yeah. A little over 30 days traveling. The last show is April 7th in Philly.
So where are you playing in Minneapolis?
Let me actually check. It's a house.
Oh, it's a house. Okay.
It's a house. I think it starts at 7 o'clock because it's there's like 2 shows that
There's definitely some people that listen to this online that
let me
wanting to go to that.
I just want to find the proper name.
Yeah, Minneapolis has been kind of in a weird place lately. The Kitty Cat Club closed, and I think they lost a lot of venues over COVID. So it's really it's good that there's a house that's open to experimental music again down there, because it's been sort of a wide gaping void.
I see.
Yeah.
I have the location.
Yeah.
It's a Silver Plus.
The Silver Plus.
Yeah,
so
it's a house.
I would assume that they probably don't want the address broadcasted.
Yeah, I would think anybody could contact me.
Contact if you're listening. Contact you.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. 7 Obamas on Instagram.
Cool. Okay. Well, is there anything else you wanted to say?
Thank you very much for having me, and I hope that if anybody, listens to this music, I hope they enjoy it. I appreciate you giving me the time to talk. I'm glad I was able to maintain my composure and not, collapse or something unusual. And I appreciate you having me in Fargo again.
Yeah, you did a great job. So that was Morgan Garrett. You can find his new album Extreme Fantasy at screamculture.bandcamp.com. That's available on tape. And yeah, you're definitely going to like it. We're actually going to play 2 tracks from this album coming up next. We're going to listen to the track Life After Life, and after that we're going to hear the track Simple. This background music we've been listening to during the interview is the Haxon Cloak with their album 2013 album Excavation. Just if you listen to this show often enough, you know I like to play it during interviews. So here is Morgan Garrett's Life After Life.